Hey, what's up, folks? It's Eric Tay here, joined by Josh Shaw. Thanks for stopping by with me, Josh. Iron Banner 4 is here. It's the 4th iteration. The last one was kind of like, not so great. But, you know, this time around, like you said, we were talking earlier, maybe this is the time to get back into it.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been getting screwed by RNG over and over in Destiny, Iron Banner gives you the opportunity to really earn something. So you can get level 32 gloves, you can get a nice hand cannon, and you can roll it over and over and get optimum stats. So it's pretty cool.
Just a few fun facts to remember. If you did do Iron Banner in the past, you know, make sure you have your emblem, your shader, and your class armor on, because each of those are, you know, 10% buff to experience in terms of Iron Banner. And then make sure you get your tempering buff. That's gonna exponentially grow through the week. You were even saying that you might want to strategize and do it Sunday, Monday, the last couple days, because it's like at the highest peak. I forget how high it got to.
150%, I think. And then in America, MLK Day is Monday, so a lot of people might have the day off. That's a good day to grind.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to buy the buff. Another cool thing that Saladin has that he's had previously, but I guess I want to talk about it a little bit more today, is you can reforge your weapon, and it's only an Iron Banner though, unfortunately. But I think it's kind of a unique property. And it's interesting because, you know, obviously it's in the game, but only in this specific case. I kind of wish you could do this on any gun. Maybe not exotics, maybe not raid stuff, because that's already very specific, but just other legendaries, Vanguard, Crucible. But yeah, so I just reforged it. And so now the stats are different, right? So like I have, you know, this performance bonus. This has quick draw, perfect balance. I got explosive rounds, which is something a lot of us like, and I guess final round.
Yeah, pretty decent. And like, so yeah, this next run you can get up to level 5, buy this gun, and it'll go up to 331 attack, and you can do this over and over till you get the right version for you. So, I mean, it's like you're saying, they've got the technology to put this in the game. It'd be great if maybe with the vendors or something you could do this, because like for Christmas or the holidays, everyone got that gift, that legendary, and I got a really good roll on mine. I got a Badger scout rifle with explosive rounds and Firefly, but you got one that instantly got sharded.
Yeah, I mean, like, that was definitely a random case in terms, like, I mean, that's the only way your weapon's gonna roll, right? It's gonna be random. You don't know what the game's gonna generate for you, so you can't control it, right? Mm-hmm. And the Vanguard and Crucible sell a kind of specific set of, like, oh, there's Firefly, but there's no explosive rounds, right? So you get the kind of better version of the Badger because you got lucky.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that necessarily, but I would like a way to kind of be like, I want the same, you know, Badger that you have, because that's kind of like a Fatebringer, but a scout rifle version, and it's 331. So that's kind of something you can do maybe with the Timor's Lash, or some of the other weapons that you can get from Iron Banner.
I mean, the most frustrating part of Destiny has to be the fact that it relies so much on getting random drops, and you can't control it. Like, sure, sometimes you'll find a legendary engram, or you'll get something in a Nightfall, and that's the only time you're going to get these random legendaries with these stats. Mm-hmm. So Iron Banner in this situation is a perfect example of how you could earn a better weapon to really optimize your gear.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. You know, I think it would add a lot to the end game of this. It's like that min-max thing. Maybe it's for hardcore players, maybe it's just for casual hardcore players, but for me, it would add a lot of gameplay time, maybe even just a few hours or whatever through the week, just because you'll have to farm something, right, to spend. It was 2 motes there for Iron Banner, but who knows, they could make any cost. Maybe they make it commendations, because now I'm building them up and they're useless.
Yeah, I got nothing to buy with those. You don't want those weapons, they just aren't optimal, and you can't like do anything about it. So what's the point of all those commendations? That's actually a really interesting idea as a way to roll them.
The reforging aspect of the game is very similar to like Diablo, which I was telling you about earlier, and they added that in Reaper of Souls, and it was actually a game changer, because it turned all these legendaries that you got that were like, oh, these aren't that great because they don't have this stat, or I got a bad roll or something, right? But then when they brought in the Enchantress, you were able to re-roll like one of those stats, almost similar to how the Iron Banner is, right? So you can roll it to optimize to how you want to play, or do a stat that you want. And that made the game so much more fun, and I feel like it could add so much to this end game too. But yeah, hopefully they'll add reforging maybe into the game at some point. Maybe even transmog. That'd be cool, or barbershop or something.
Please, I want to get that makeup off my face.
Oh, I got the worst. Thanks, Rob Handlery. But anyways, thanks, Josh, for coming in and chatting with me about Iron Banner. And stay tuned to GameSpot.com for more Destiny coverage.